Hello, fall! How's everybody doing? It's fall in Canada and I'm inspired by the season again. Let's dive right into starting with the inspiration for this DIY. The inspiration is of a crescent moon that I had seen at the craft store at Michael's, and I thought it was super cute. You see the little mushrooms and all the little bits and pieces. The foliage that I will be using will be real flowers and leaves. Dried flowers work really well during this season, as everything is a little dark and moody. After all, Halloween's just around the corner. We're in October here now. The roses that I used for this was simply hung upside down on a hanger to dry. In place of the mushrooms, I'm using acorns that my amazing niece helped paint. She loves color, as you can tell. Check out the peach color on the table. Yep, that's her doing. The tops of the acorns come apart easily for painting purposes, and you can glue the tops back on after using hot glue. I'm using acrylic paint in hunter green for the moon, and just applying it with a sponge brush, as it makes it easy to get into the nooks and crevices, you know what I mean? Just fast drying. That's the only reason I'm using it. I mean, whatever paint you have on hand, you can use. The leaves I'm using here are real, so for you to dry it out, you would just place them between wax paper or parchment paper and then pop it into a book. The colors, the textures you get in the real leaves are richer and more vibrant than the faux ones that you can buy at the store, so it's just nicer, I thought. Some of these leaves I've had since last year. I tend to pick these things up during fall just cause there's no real reason. I had them on hand, so I thought this was the perfect time to use them. The moon itself was created for a different project. I just couldn't bring myself to throw it away, so here it is, getting repurposed, which is the best way, I think, right? We want to create less waste in the world. I use spun gold and cinnamon brown for the parts that are protruding, basically, to create dimensionality. Once you get it done, just blend. It's sort of like putting on makeup, only you're just doing it on the moon here. So before I commit to a design, when it comes to laying down the leaves, I always lay it out, just because I normally don't do flower arrangement stuff, and this is new to me as well. So you can see me mess around with it a little bit, just to get an idea of how it looks, and then off to the races it is after that. P.S. When you're using a hot glue gun, and you just want to be a little bit careful, especially if you're a young little soul, you want adult supervision. So find some adult to sit by you, or have them glue it down the way you want it. A little glue goes a long way, so you only need a little. As you can see, I am only putting down 1 to 2 spots to hold it down. They're not really heavy. The leaves are very light and airy, so you want minimal glue to hold it down. Enjoy the time lapse. The bird is fake. Don't worry, I don't have a real bird on this. So I had painted this bird. Yep, nothing escapes my paintbrushes sometimes, I think. I had leftover moss from another project, so I thought I'd use it as something extra, slightly to fill in some of the gaps. Cue the final piece in 3, 2, 1. Instead of a wreath door hanger, I'm using a chain to keep with the eclectic vibe. The chain did not come in gold, it was spray painted. I hope this gives you a little inspiration to try one yourself. Don't forget to smash that like button and tag me if you try this. Spread some magic this fall, guys. Cheers.